Hello, this is JT once again. I'm down here on Euclid. This is Euclid, and what's the name of this street? East Boulevard. Over here is, I believe that's the Severance Hall, Severance Center. And, you know, that Severance Center has been here for years. But there are some things here that are new. Those signs way over. I think those streets were always named that, but those signs are new. But I tell you what's here, new. This thing is right here on the ground. People don't even know what this is. You want to know what this is? I'll tell you what it is. It is a satanic symbol of the 3 6s. It's 666. Usually you'll see it this way, which will look like 3 6s. Let's see. 3 6s, 666, which is the mark of the beast. That's what that symbolizes. I'm going to walk down here because they're all through here. So let me walk down. I want to find some others. There are some people here from the Black Lives Matter group. And I remember I was talking to some before. I started educating them, but they really didn't want to hear it. It would take too long. You know, I don't have, it would take probably a month or two to try to tell them something that I can't tell them in 20 minutes or less. So I just need to stay away from that. And because a lot of people have been lied to and been fooled and are basically voting for their own destruction without realizing it. So I'm going to try to avoid that, and I'm going to focus more on these signs and try and explain the ones I know, because there are people that have been in this information fight. And basically you have what we have here. It's an attempt. It is a deliberate attempt to try to stop the coming of Jesus so that the Satanists get to hold on to power. That's what's really behind it all. There are over 2 million games in play right now. Over 2 million. And I don't even know them all. I just know a few. But I'm going to stay away from that. And I'm just going to focus on these signs out here. Because I was out here earlier. There's a sign. These signs, they're all over the sidewalk. These are tributes to Satan. And people don't even know what they are. Now, this one, I don't recognize. Now, I'm pretty sure somebody recognized this, so you just put it up in the comments and let them know what it means, because it's a satanic sign. It's definitely Masonic. Okay, I walked down the street and there's some other ones. Because these things are right here in plain sight. See, what they do is they get you to vote for the very thing that's going to destroy you. People are just now finding out about the barium and strontium that's in the chemtrails. You got contrails that disappear right after they come out the plane. You got chemtrails that stay in the sky. They be writing them in the sky. But they've been doing that since the 90s. We've been going to the air show and they've been dousing us with chemtrails while we go, ooh, they do it in a way that you love it. This is how smart they are. And people don't know this stuff. So, I'm happy to share what I know. But like I said, I don't know everything. So, let me see. Woo! Okay. All right. Okay, here's another one. Okay, we don't know. I don't know what this one means, but like I said, there's somebody that know what it means. Put it in the comments. But these aren't just anything. These are hand signals. These are secret hand signals, how they recognize each other. And they do it right in your sight where you don't even know what's going on. This is right here I'm on. This is East Boulevard. I guess the other part of East Boulevard. I just went across the street from where I was right now. And see, this is a very, very satanic thing. What they do is they trick you into supporting the very thing that they're going to use later to destroy you. The very head tricksters of the Premier Division. They're very good at what they do. I mean, it's like, wow. So let me go down. I want to see. I don't know if there's some more here. So let me see. Hold on. No. Get you to vote for the very thing that's going to destroy you. Now, who in the world would think that it's a good idea to get rid of the police department? Who would think that? That is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Who's going to restore? Who's going to regulate law and order? Believe me, there will be order. There will have to be order, or the whole thing will fall apart. It's like they dumbed us down. And then they distract us with all kinds of skull blasting entertainment. you know, Coliseum, weed, drugs, sex, whatever, all this stuff, all of this stuff that goes completely against God's laws. And then, you know, basically saying, well, if you want to live and live in these perpetual, if you want to live and have these perpetual pleasures without nobody telling you what you can't do, then of course you would want to get rid of the authorities who are going to tell you, no, you can't do that. You know, I mean, there are laws that you have to do. Everybody's under some type of authority from birth till death. You're under some kind of authority. It doesn't matter. When you move out your mom's house, you think, okay, I ain't got to do, my mom don't have to tell me what to do no more. But you're still under authority. You still have to follow rules. There are still places you can't go at a certain time. You can't park here. You can't do this. You can't do that. And you want to get rid of authority so that you can do whatever you want to do? Where there's no order, there's chaos. There will be an order. And when that order comes, that's going to be the time when people thought that they were going to do whatever they want. And when they find out that they're wrong, that they got lied to, these are going to be the most bitter people because they've been told all these lies that they heard this and they heard that, they're going to do this and they're going to do that. Then all of a sudden they snatch the cover from the rug from out under you and you flip over 40 times and land right on your bum. And now you're upset. And see, the man says the Karl Marx's system does not tolerate these people. This is the real stuff, whether you want to believe it or not. Believe me, I did the research. I know what I'm talking about. And then you're going to see something stomp through that you ain't never expected. And you're going to miss that authority because these are the people that lovingly did their jobs. And you got rid of them and put some people in there who don't give two figs about you, your country, your rights, nothing. All they want to do is get paid, follow laws, and do what they tell, do what they're told, which is to just get rid of you. I mean, this is the plan. This is what they are planning to do. That's the truth. And we're people marching right into it. You got to start looking ahead. You got to stop being led by your thirst, stop being led by your hunger, by your sex drive. You stop being led by that stuff. You got to come into the Word of God because the Word of God says that if you follow His commandments, His laws, and His things that He tells you to do, His statutes, you keep them, they'll keep you out of a lot of this stuff. See, this is the reason why every time the Israelites, they fell away from God, they fell into worshiping idols and all this other stuff and tried to do what the other people did.